Welcome to Rellekka. This is my extreme OneChunk Ironman, Chunky Gunky. On a whim, I decided to pick Rellekka as my starting chunk. And now without a plan, a bank, and all the local Fremenniks hating me, I'm unlocking RuneScape one chunk at a time. Welcome back everybody to 10 fletching. That's what we're this is the clip we're gonna start off the video with. 10 fletching. We got a lot going on here right outside of Rellekka. But you know, I'm just happy to not be killing chickens anymore or doing anything like that. We are doing something different. We've unlocked a new skill. There's some excitement to be had. There is kind of what I keep telling myself. It's, you know, it's woodcutting, so a thrilling new skill, but you know, no, I'm just happy to be doing something else. And it's kind of neat really to be unlocking skills in a way. Because unlocking this chunk has given me access to 4 new skills, which is cool and neat, and makes me feel like I'm playing RuneScape and not a different game. So no, I'm happy to be doing it, and we'll probably be through this pretty quick, I'd imagine. I like to think it'll be pretty quick. The woodcutting, fire making, and fletching side is not gonna take that long. Cooking is going to take longer, but I'm hoping it won't be too long. I haven't thought on it too hard yet, so we'll see if that's the case. But yeah, there's your fletching update. I'll see you in a minute. And here's our first beekeeper event to give us a new piece of... Oh. That's awful. I kind of hate that, actually. Ignore the clip. Goodbye. So, I think it's time to do a little bit of cooking and just kind of figure that out. I dropped the Tinder Box from Lanzig, like, I don't know how long ago, a while ago. So, we gotta get that back, so I'll see you after I get that. And just a handful of kills later, we got the Tinder Box back. Who would have guessed, as all things in life do, and I gotta go get more logs. As all things in life do, everything comes back to chickens. So, we're going back to chickens, to kill chickens, with their meat that we've dropped hundreds of thousands of times. Anyway, we're gonna do that for a while, and I think I can cook the potatoes in the potato field over here later. I haven't looked into that at all, so yeah, I mean, yeah, it'll work out. But for now, I'll be killing chickens till whatever level that is. 18, 31, 28, something or other. You guys ever pondered the cosmic dread that is life, where you just, you know, we're not on this earth for that long, but somehow the amount of time that it takes to light a pair of logs in RuneScape, it just starts eating away at you, little by little. The amount of time wasted in the game is tremendous, and this is just one example of one of those moments. That was about 30 seconds, I think. Yeah, alright, that's good. And we finally got the fletching level to get the oak shield, so here is that. There we go. That is a task off the chunk picker list. And if we go in here, we can see... Where is it? Obtain an oak shield. That one is done. And then also, where is it? Then wield an oak shield. That one is done as well. And this will be, here in a second, 15 fire making, knocking that out as well. And let's grab the oak log that we're going to need for the task, however long that takes us. And then we can go to the chunk picker and knock that out. And in case you were worried I wasn't going to show you the clip, here is the log burning. Yep, there we go, baby. And this will be basically all the easy tasks knocked out for us. It was a diary task and it was a regular skills task, so both of those are knocked out. And we still have to get the steel dagger from the hobgoblins, the armed hobgoblins to be specific, and the 48 cooking requirement. Yeah, I should look into that more. But we'll start working on that now. I'm probably gonna do the cooking stuff before we do the hobgoblins, just so we have actual food. especially if we get potatoes, because there's that dairy churn. We could maybe make cheese potatoes. That would be pretty cool. But we'll see. I don't know anything yet, so I'll see you after I know something, maybe. Oh, and we're not jumping to when I know anything. I still know nothing, but I haven't been talking about lamps. So I've been throwing things in thieving, but I think I'm gonna switch to Slayer. I'm not sure that's the right play, but I think that's what I'm gonna do. So I've been throwing them in Slayer, but I don't know. If you guys have any better ideas, I know you can do Hunter. Hunter is like not a bad thing to do, but I haven't been messing with that because I'm afraid of it and I don't have a net anyway. So yeah, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think. I am a learned man. I killed chickens for a really long time, and I've realized something. A number of things. Potatoes can't be cooked in not an oven. We ain't got no ovens. We hardly have a fireplace. We have some logs I can light because everybody hates me still. So, I have hated doing chickens. It's been awful. It has gotten me some prayer XP and some prayer levels. I don't know how many, but quite a number. But it's I gotta pay a lot of attention for me. I want to be able to play other games or watch shows or whatever and just kind of throw it on the side and click occasionally. So, idea came about. I finally unlocked the ability to do, I think it's cream or cheese. No, it's not cheese because that's our final goal, but I think it's like cream or something. So, in a level, I believe, we can move up to the next thing, whatever that is, the thing above cream. I'll check. It was butter. We are going to make butter after we make this cream. And it's decent XP, it looks like. So we're gonna do that because it's way more AFK. It's pretty slow. If it's actually slower than chickens, I don't know. Because we have to kill the chickens, pick up all their stuff, go get logs, cook all the chicken, burn some of it. This is guaranteed we'll get the XP and it'll be pretty solid, more or less. So I think we're gonna do this, and the XP will be enough. So I might switch it up every now and again and do some chickens, but I like this way more, and it's way better for my mind. So I will do that for a while, I guess. And I went ahead and took a look here, and let's see, where is it? If we were to just kill chickens, it looks like it's going to be about 1,800 more chickens killed or so. Yeah, 1,852. And so that sounded awful. And so if we look at cream, which I think is in here somewhere. Oh, I found butter. So butter, it'll be 1,300 actions to go. So XP-wise, you know, number of things I need to do. Butter seems to be better than chickens, but yeah, I think we're going to be sticking with butter. And we're finally getting some new XP here. This is going to be probably 9 fishing? 7 fishing. So we got that. I was really hoping it would let me take the net back, because I could start fishing if it gave me that. But it wasn't the case, so. But for the butter update for you guys, I know you're excited and eager to hear about it. So it's not actually like an XP increase. At least I don't think it is. Like, if it is, it's very minor. The time to make cream is not the same as the time it takes to make butter. It is actually double. It treats it like you make cream and then turn it into butter. It takes the amount of ticks and combines them. So, yeah, it kind of... I was really hoping for like an XP increase, and I didn't get that. So, whatever. I'm still gonna do this. I still like it more than killing chickens, and it's way more AFK for me to go just do something else. So, whatever. But this is gonna... it's taking a minute, and I need like 53 cooking, I think, or 48, something or other. So, I'm gonna be here for a second. And this is, I think, the first quiz random I've gotten since getting the gold I needed. Oh my god. I got the Mythal Semi. I didn't think I would actually be able to get it. That's like my best in slot weapon for like, I don't know how long, but a really long time, I think. Okay. Let me breathe. I'll come back. All right. So, I've breathed, and the Mythal Semi is awesome. I did some rough DPS calculations, and we are massive increase there. So that's big. The other thing is we're currently trying to get a best in slot weapon. That's one of our chunk tasks, to get the steel dagger, I think, which is funny because the steel dagger is worse than the steel longsword I can also get from the hobgoblins. But beside that, this is technically better. I'm still gonna do the task, but it's definitely not a new best in slot for me. It's best in slot for the chunk. So we'll do it. It won't take very long. It's not a big deal. I think it's like a 1 in 43 or something. But no, this is huge. This is massive gains. So I'm thrilled on that. So I finally decided I would do two things. I'd test out the Mythal Semi, and I would see if I can get really lucky on the dagger drop. We're pretty close to a number of the things I wanted to get. Cooking-wise anyway. So I figured we'd start on this. That way, hopefully, we don't get too far over our cooking goal while we're trying to do this, trying to get the dagger from the hobgoblins. So yeah, we'll just see if we can kind of get lucky here. We've gotten way too lucky so far. So if the game's feeling not so generous, it'll stop me here, and I'll be here for, I don't know, 200 hobgoblins or something. But with the Myth Semi, the oak shields, it's going to be a lot, and food, actually, it's going to be a lot better. So I went ahead and I have been cooking chickens, so I have food for killing the hobgoblins, and that is the chunk task of 48 cooking. It took longer than I was expecting, but not as long as I was worried it would take. But we have been doing this, and I still don't have the steel dagger, so we are going to get a little over our goal, I think, but it's fine. I don't know how many I've killed, probably like 50 or so. But I don't think it'll take too much longer. Fingers crossed and all that. So maybe in the next clip I'll have it. That'll be nice. So this is way future me, realizing I never got the clip of me making cheese. I'm like pretty sure I did after I got the level, but I don't know, and I don't have the clip. So I put my items on a table not to spoil anything. I'm just gonna do it real quick so we all see it. And I have a clip to throw on the timeline. So whenever this is done, I'll show you the XP thing, because it'll take like 30 seconds for me to finish this. And there we go. Okay. So there is that. We have the cheese. I'll even eat it. And that's the clip. Bye, guys. Nice. Nice. And there's the equip. So that is the task done. Let's hit over the chunk picker and see what we got. And I should mention here, I messed up while I was messing around in the chunk picker and didn't use sandbox mode, so my thing looks all messed up. But I went ahead and did the cooking task and cleared that out earlier. And we went ahead and marked the steel weapon and the other thing. Sorry, I should say we marked the get the steel weapon from the hobgoblins, and we wielded it. So now I'll send you over to the live version of me for his reaction with us picking the new chunk. All right, that's that done. Let's see it. Maybe we'll get something lucky here. I don't actually know what's around me, so. Okay. I don't think I can do anything there, but let's go check it out real quick. Yep, I'm gonna go ahead and bet that every single one of these is Fremenix, 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 Fremenix. Is there any, or are there any spawns over here? Like on one of these islands or something? I mean, we have access to this once we finish the Fremenix trials. Way not now, but that's that. I guess we're back to the chunk picker. That's no new chunks unlocked, so that's just another roll. Let's see it. Okay, farming. We have a farming patch. There's also more wood cutting and a maple shield. That's not too bad, actually. I'm basically gonna get to just do a lot of wood cutting for the next while. Cool. I'm definitely okay with that. I suspect there isn't gonna be a whole lot special here, but there's that wolf that can fuck up my day. There's Top G Rand. And maple trees. That's cool. Technically, I can buy a rake. So that's cool. It is a farming method. It's not a good one, but it is something. We're so close to a bank now, though. It's just right across the way. We're gonna go ahead and drop this steel dagger now. We don't need that anymore. And we'll get to woodcutting once we get the woodcutting level. I don't have it yet. Whoops. All right, that's gonna be a minute. So you can see we're back to woodcutting at Oaks for now. We're gonna be here for a minute, but I wanted to bring up the chunk picker for you guys and talk about a few things. So we need to get the maple shield, of course. We also have to rake a farming patch. Whatever, we just buy the rake, not a big deal. And then we also need to burn some maple logs, as well as fletch a maple shield and, you know, chop the maple logs to make the shield and to burn the logs, so on, whatever. But you'll see we have two different chunks here. In the last video, Source Chunk, the guy who actually made the website that does the chunk picker, this website, he mentioned that that is actually a legit unlock because it has area inside the fence, and I wasn't really thinking about that. So that is a legit unlock, and we couldn't have rolled anything around it. So it's not like we really lost anything, but chunk 5, above that, we could have been rolling this whole time. So that's a bit of a small issue that we're gonna look past for now. But technically, from now on, we can roll chunk 5 immediately. We can't get there, so that's a weird kind of, if chunk 5 gets rolled, we'll just backlog all the tasks because we can't actually get there. But we could, in a bad scenario, roll chunk 2, roll chunk 5, or in reverse order, whatever. And we are right there with our death chunk. So that's sick. We're gonna go into future mode here and tell you about another thing that past me didn't realize. Chunk 1 has a bit of a weird exception that I'm not sure how to handle. Well, I have an idea how I'm going to handle it, but there is an agility shortcut there. And technically, the Rellekka agility course is something we can have access to. That bridge is not, the agility shortcut that is a bridge, is not tenable. We are not going to grind that to 80 agility. I am putting that firmly out there. I did some quick testing and some rough numbering, and I think it was like 700 or 1,500 hours. I'd need to do the napkin math again, but it was a ridiculous amount. I think it was something like we get 1 XP or half an XP every 5 seconds or so, and we can number that out, or you can number that out, whatever. But I'm calling that a stern no. If we unlock Sears Village, and then that, I'd consider doing the Sears Village course, since that's only, I believe, 60. I would need to see the math on it. I'm willing to do some ridiculous grinds, but I'm not willing to, like, be here for 3 years or 4 years jumping over an agility shortcut. So we'll figure that out if we roll it, but I wanted to bring it up now while I'm thinking about it. Or, while, you know, future me is thinking about it. So we'll kick you back. So here I am, doing a lot of wood cutting, a lot of fletching. This is gonna make for thrilling content. For now, I think I'm just gonna end off the video. I still have a few more things to talk about, but we're probably gonna end it here. I have a lot of AFKing to do and a lot of AFK fletching to do. This is going to take a minute, I think, since I just have access to oaks and maples and nothing in between. There's no willows, so... And I also only have a bronze axe, so... And there's 29 fletching, by the way. But yeah, I think we'll mostly just be AFKing this for a while. Who knows? Next episode you might get a 30-minute ASMR woodcutting video. Coming right your way. But yeah, I wanted to, once again, you'll hear me like a broken record every single video. I wanted to say thank you, everybody, seriously, for all the nice comments and all the nice views and all that kind of stuff. I was not expecting to get as many views as I did in my last video, and it's very nice. Thank you, really. Thank you to everybody who commented and told me stuff, especially OneChunk. Thank you, really, for telling me I was doing things wrong, because I was. Seriously, thank you. And for anybody else who said anything, thanks, really. I'll keep grinding out woodcutting. Hopefully I'm not here for, I don't know, too long. I plan on doing this mostly AFK. So yeah, that's how I think that'll be. And maybe we'll see another video in not too long. I don't know, we'll see. I like to give these videos about 1 episode of backlog, so that I feel like I have some backlog to start making a video while I'm recording the next one. But if videos start taking a little longer, that's probably why. There's some grind that has come up that I need more footage with. This one, I do not envy future me, who now needs to make a video out of, I don't know, much time woodcutting. And I wanted to see if I could cross here, but I don't think I can. Anyway, getting back on topic. Thank you, everybody, really. Thank you, everybody, to all the subscribers, the viewers, the commenters, everybody, really. And I will see you all next time. Thanks.